made it over here to Harbor Bay Freight, so everything's looking good. Let me turn this thing around. Plate's looking good. Everything's hooked up right. Doesn't look like anything's sliding around. See, this plate's gotten lost before, so you can tell somebody's made it. Now, usually these plates, they'll either have another hook on them to keep the chain from sliding around, or they'll be notched. They'll have a cutout here for the chain to sit in a notch. So, I don't know. We're gonna go grab a trucker's chain. We're gonna feed a trucker's chain through there and hook it up to the axle for a safety chain. And I'm gonna see if I can't get a tow light kit. So we're gonna walk in here and spend more money. Yep. Want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. That's for shit sure. All right, $100 later, and we have safety chains. They're only 5/16 because that's all they had, but together they have like a 10,000 pound working limit. And this thing weighs probably about 18,000 by itself. So we're gonna be good to go on that note right there, at least. So at least we're safe there. Now I just got to figure out where I can find a 7-prong wire at, because they got tow stuff there, but they're all four wire tow stuff. All I really need is a 7-way plug, female plug, and a tow line with 2 male ends on it. So let's go see if I can't find the next store, or maybe I can find a tow company. That's what I'm gonna look up next, see if I can't find a tow company. So let me pick up my stuff here and get going. Well, we made it to the to 205 over here at the Petro. I'm gonna go pick up a female plug for this thing, female 7-way, you know, a trailer plug, and I guess wire it up for him and hope that works, and then connect the wireless transmitter and hope that thing's charged. In fact, I might pull it off, put it in my truck so it don't get stolen, just in case. And maybe I'll run it and hook it up to the 7-way up the truck, charge it a little bit, because I'm sure it's not charged either. I tried Northern Tools, I tried Tractor Supply, I tried Harbor Bay Freight. I know Harbor Bay Freight online, you can buy tow lights that are 7-way tow lights, or 7-pin tow lights. And you know, they hook into medium duty and heavy duty stuff, but apparently in the stores they don't carry that stuff because they just don't sell it. So let me get in here, turn the 4-ways off. But yeah, so far it's going good, everything's hooked up. I'm 95% like DOT legal. I got my safety chains. I got everything. I guess what I'm going to do is, I got the receipts to all this stuff. I'll just use it and take it back to Harbor Bay Freight over there in Allentown. Actually, no, they got a Harbor Bay Freight over there in Hazleton, PA now. So I'm going to yeah, take all this crap back, because I ain't going to give it to them. I might keep the 20-foot jumper cables just for this truck or that truck, just for jumping stuff. And yeah, let me walk around here so you can see what we got going on here and how lovely it looks. Let me zoom out. There's the tow rig. We got our safety chains, and even though this is really for the metal plate, slide the metal plate in, this plate, slide that plate in so you can, you know, cantilever it for the forklift and stick it on the 5th wheel. But right now it's acting as a chain grab for the safety chain. Just got the safety chain held up, laying down over top of the main chain. It's holding the truck up, and I just have that looped around, and you can see looped around the rear, so it holds it tight and keeps that hooked. For the safety chain, everything's still looking good. Nothing fell off, no problems. Like I said, the only problem I'm having now is this light. If I could just got a 7 7-pin 30-foot tow cable. I just hooked it straight into the truck. I would have got a female to female adapter, which that's if I could even got that. I would have made one, I guess, and hooked it right in the truck and took care of that. But now I'm gonna put a female 7-pin on this thing, which hopefully these all work and got power and everything. I have no idea what they got going on here, but yeah, I'm gonna hook that up and pretty much fix their equipment for them. Yep, she's been sitting for a while. You can tell she's all dirty. All right, well, let's get going in and spend some more money. Well, I got the new plug, $29, but let me give like a little PSA here. So if you own an older truck, I'm gonna say in the ballpark of 3 years older. Yeah, we'll go 3 years. 3 years or older. Set of electrical crimps, some wire, connectors, a mini torch to close those connections and seal them from the weather. Liquid electrical tape, best thing ever created. Highly recommend you pick some up, because little lights and plugs like this, they like to corrode away, salt, weather, and next thing you know, you're spending $200-300 in the in the shop there for them to fix it, instead of half hour and some electrical tape and whatnot. So yeah, get yourself a toolkit. So I'm going to turn this around and you're going to see what I'm dealing with right now. All right, so I cut the tape and we got all this done. Pull it apart. Wish I had some electrical grease, but I don't. Hopefully I don't have to cut these lines and resplice them. I'm just going to use it what they got there. As you can see, they're all corroded from salt and stuff. The ground was corroded pretty good, and I ended up having to cut that up, and that's why I'm going to splice it right now with some wire. And yeah, so the things you got to be prepared for. Like I said, if you go over here and look, I got all kinds of stuff in this old truck. Liquid electrical grease, whole box of connectors off Amazon. I got the solder ones. Now this was nicer looking before I ravaged through it for my truck, but I got a test light, torch. So yeah, that's it saved my ass tons of times. Probably saved me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars already in roadside repairs and shit. So let me get at this, and I don't know, I'm at this 205 truck stop, so maybe I'll go in and take some footage and show, do like a little tour instead of a couple quick shorts of it, because it's a nice truck stop. Like, I tell you what, you go over to the shop over there, they have like a legitimate parts area with a parts counter and drawers and things full of parts. So if you ever need parts and you're on 81 in Virginia, the Petro on 205, exit 205, they might actually have your part. It's going to be expensive, but they'll have it. So let me get going here. It's starting to lose light. So all right, let's do the rundown here of how much this cost me to tow this truck. Well, we're on day 3 of me missing work and not running any loads. The tow boom is a $300 rental. I had to cash app him $150 for a deposit. I tell you what, that's all he's keeping, because if he thinks I'm paying him another freaking $150, he's crazy. Not going to happen. $100 worth of trucker chain, 5/16 trucker chain, $50 jumper cables, $30 7-pin plug that I wired up, and I still don't know if it works, because if you look back there, the light bar right now is charging, so I have to leave that charged for a while, so I have to run my truck. So who knows how much fuel I'm going to use tonight charging that stupid light bar up. And Yeah, I tell you. It isn't one thing, it's another. All I have to say is the tow boom came from Newark, New Jersey. And that's all I'm going to say. So you make your own assumptions. I had no idea how they were towing anything around, because obviously I don't even know if that light bar works, because I did charge it for a little bit and I have the transmitter plugged in and it don't do anything. So I'm just hoping that maybe it needs to charge longer and the transmitter will work. I guess I'm gonna probably check the wires that I wired up on there, which I'm pretty sure I wired the 7-pin right, considering it even says white, black, brown, red right on the connectors. But the black wire comes off, and I thought the black wire is the ground, and when it touches the boom, it arcs. So I don't know why there's power going through the ground, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So I'm gonna probably pull that off, check that, make sure I got all of them right. I'm pretty sure the wireless transmitter for this thing is shot, but we'll see. At least I'm gonna have strobe lights behind the truck now. That's, it's better than nothing. But I tell you what, trucking goes like this. Sometimes money can't fix it. What I really would like to have is about a 30-foot piece of wire with two 7-inch pins on it, and just plug it, plug the end right into mine and plug the other end right into the light bar. But that's really what I need. I was hoping to find like a tow setup and just steal the wire off of it, and at a Harbor Bay Freight or something, or Northern Tools or whatever. I can't find any tow truck supply companies around here. I know there's tons in Pennsylvania when I come over by Harrisburg, but by then I'm already halfway there. So I'm gonna go take a shower, get washed up, and maybe I'll film some of this truck stop a little bit more here. So